Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. 'Tis I, the one only Archer with Archer Astrology. How you doing? Sagittarius, it's time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one in your mind for the middle of the month for September of 2023 as we look at the new moon in Virgo energy, the end of Mercury retrograde, and everything that's going to be coming your way whenever you find this reading. Just because we're pulling the energy now, my readings are timeless, and when you find it is when you're meant to find it. And Sagittarius, I would appreciate it if you would love the like for me down here and help get me out into the algorithm. And subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, because I go live every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time for an all signs from Aries to Pisces, plus a card for each sign. So please come and join me and hang out, be a part of the live, and then feel free to Page of Swords all over my channel. I've got bass covers in your playlists here with Bill. It's healing music, but he's a Gemini, he's cool. I've got some pick a card readings where my decks pick you. See how that one works out for you, Sag. And also all of your monthlies and your weeklies are all neatly prioritized and organized in playlists for your viewing enjoyment. So feel free to pop some popcorn and make it a day. Binge watch Archer, okay? Appreciate you for being here and being part of the family. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. And remember that this reading will resonate to any and all placements of Sag within your chart. All right, Sagittarius, so we're still dealing with the Mercury retrograde ending and the new moon in Virgo. So a lot of energy around the 14th and the 15th of September. And it's more of a 3D energy. There's a grand trine going up in the sky. A lot of energy in Virgo, a lot of energy in Capricorn, and a lot of energy in Taurus. So the earth energy is combining with a lot of water energy to bring in, it's kind of like a muddy energy, but it's clearing this ways out. The 9-9 portal would set this energy into motion. And it's kind of like finding the mutable end of Nikola Tesla's 369 method. So this is showing, Princess of Swords, see, standing up for what you believe in. This is showing that, a lot of us, all of us, because we're all energy and everything transmutes together, we're all putting away a lot of cycles and mindsets that we no longer seem appropriate for the situations and the times. It doesn't mean we're cutting people out per se, but just ways of thinking, acting, and being. That's a lot about what the end of Mercury retrograde is all about. Prince of Wands. Okay, you definitely want to find out about this. The journalist comes out here wanting to talk about something, and the deck is actually pretty primed, so we're getting a lot of good energies here. New parts of your brain literally could be activating right now, like left and right hemispheres kind of joining forces or teaming up, feeling more both your artistic and your knowledgeable side, something that Sagittarius has always been very capable of doing now. So we're going to check it out. We're going to identify, see what's going on here for you, and see what is up for the energies around you and them for September 2023 around the new moon in Virgo energy as we approach the fall equinox. Death card, Scorpio energy to the 10 of Wands, Sag energy at the bottom of the deck. So some completions are coming in. We'll use the Urban Tarot deck for your base cards. We're going to use the Crow Tarot deck for your clarifiers and tap in and see what's going on for you guys. All right, so we have tapped in. We have connected to the decks while you're here. So you are now hooked to them and I'm hooked to your energy. So let's take a look for Sagittarius. What's going on? Middle of September 2023. For Sagittarius, we're on your mind. Let's do it. We're going to do a 9-card spread with a 10th card at the bottom for a final outcome, and then get a whole bunch of billion clarifiers and see where we go, okay? Let's do it. For Sagittarius, what do we have for Sagittarius? Here we go. 2 shuffle, Sag. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the sassy Sagittarians. Here we go, Sag. Bottom, ooh, throat chakra. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords, Gemini energy. And using, learning and like manifesting the victory that you want out of this situation here. So your intuition is definitely going to be heightening. 6 of Wands victory, you're actually manifesting and creating what you want out of this. This is like Sag standing up on stage like Caitlin Petty. You've delivered all of your original songs, and you've got like a Shea Stadium Beatles 50,000 crowd staring at you, like all eyes on you, freaking spotlight performer, Sagittarius. So just looking out and being like, yeah, I did this. You're manifesting and creating from your hurts. It's one of the most intriguing ways to heal. All right, 9 cards. Let's do it. Your present position is the Chariot, Cancer energy. and a distance and an energetical connection. There could be an age difference. Right now, you're feeling like you're good going with the flow, understanding how the vehicle operates, and allowing spirit to guide you on your path. It's kind of like trusting the GPS energy here. Cancer. All right, now immediate influence onto that is the 10 of Cups. So we've got heavy water, Cancer and Pisces here at the moment. As Mercury goes direct, you're starting to feel more energized. That's kind of like the positioning around the end of the week that's going on. It's much like if you're backing out of your driveway or your parking space, Sagittarius, and you don't really kind of hit the brake pedal all the way. You just kind of slam the prendel down into drive, PRNDL, the prendel. You go from reverse to drive without really stopping the vehicle, and it kind of jerks you into your seat. That's a little bit of Mercury as it starts to go direct to energize your energy here. Call it trust, call it intuition, whatever you want. It gets you going in that direction. And it's kind of more like when a car takes off from a traffic light. And like you hit the gas pedal because the light goes green and the car kind of hesitates and you're like, what are you doing? Let's go. And all of a sudden, boom, it goes, you know? So that's kind of where you're at. Your goal or destiny, where it's driving you to, 5 of Wands. Some struggles, some competitions, maybe like a reciprocating energy that instead of one of you guys being kind of oomph and bumpy, that you both kind of get it. You're able to banter, you're able to have some fun and, you know, kind of duke it out, but in a fun and playful way. It's fun energy in this case. I'm not pulling negativity off of it. Cancer, Pisces, Leo energy. So now as we go into the distant past, which I never like to go too far into the distant past and the recent past, Sag, because that part's already written in stone. It's already etched in. We've already picked our timelines. However, you've got this beautiful blank space in front of you. So that's why only 2 out of the 9 cards are going to look at the past. Of course, we'll still pull clarifiers, but I digress. Distant past. We have the moon, Pisces, Cancer energy. You've got heavy water on this, heavy Cancer, heavy Pisces, Sag. There were a lot of stuff in the past that were kept secrets. There was situations that you didn't tell each other about, stuff that should have been apologized on to, and like complete lacks of trust because like you didn't know what they were saying when they were saying it. They didn't know what you were saying when you were saying, and you guys felt like you had to protect a lot of things. This is definitely pulling on that new moon in Virgo energy here around the 14th of September, Pisces. Now, more recent, as we get a little closer, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy, and how you had to walk away to disconnect from the situation in order to find your healing. You both did. There could have been a lot of work you both had to do, be it like actual drug addictions or substance, sex, the whole thing. It was going inside, keeping quiet to do the work on. There was things that you had to work through on this with that moon to the Hermit. Virgo and Pisces energy. Literally, what we're talking about are these 2 cards, new moon and Virgo. That's freaky right there, and I'm feeling it. I can feel like maybe you're even noticing it too. Like I felt a little tingle in my gut, one of the instincts, one of those chakras. So maybe you're even noticing certain chakras, sacrals and crowns, and even different parts of your body that energize, tingle, feel different as you remember this. It's part of working through the process and healing through it, which takes to the future influence. What's heading you down your path? How is your GPS being programmed? 7 of Swords, working to bring out this 10 of Cups. That's your immediate influence. The incoming factors show that it's something that you've got to grapple with to work through on this here. There could have been a lot of different problems that had to come out. Codependency versus independency, maturity versus immaturity. This is a lot of in your feels trying to keep it real, but bring out that 10 of Cups, right? So on that Aquarius energy, it's allowing to tune in and dial a little bit more and see what's going on as you focus into the energies. Now, your incoming energies, what we were literally talking about as I giggle for a moment, is the Fool. After you come through this 7 of Swords to bring out that 10 of Cups, which you are already got on the table, that brings you to the Fool card. So the incoming energy is willing to take a chance, willing to take a leap and see where this goes, you know, something new. Fool card, Aries energy. The environmental factors that are influencing this new beginning are the 5 of Pentacles. Silence. Casper the Silent Ghost shows up here and worrying about a situation, kind of like I'm seeing, yeah, Archer, the environmental factors are we haven't talked in a while and I'm unsure how they feel about me, unsure how I feel about them. What if they don't like me? What if I don't like them? That's your environmental factors, a lot of I'm unsure going on. And it might not just be you, it's what's coming in as everybody's finishing up this reflection of Mercury and Venus retrograde, you know? So that brings us to your inner emotions. How is this stuff? Wanting to take that new leap of faith, but nervous about going forward, and the silence that follows it or comes around it, it brings us to your inner emotions. They make you frickin' happy. 3 of Cups, Cancer energy, and Spirit's kind of like going, yeah, Archer, They make each other happy. They just don't know it just yet. Okay, I got you. That's cool. As your intuition peaks, which is Cancerian energy, one of the most intuitive and most loving signs in the zodiac. You can look that one up, Google it. It's going to show that there's unconditional love on both sides of the fence that are heading somewhere to go the distance, and there's a telepathic connection between you guys with this heavy Cancer energy that you speak to each other either in your dreams or just simply by how you think about each other. If you think you're feeling them answering you, Sagittarius, it's them. Okay, and something about that spirit tells me is how you guys communicate. It's like a polite way of saying hearing voices, because it's how spirit helps to guide you when you're in bummer places. 5 of Cups. All right, and that was out of the pre-shuffle. So let's clarify and bring the booms out with 5 of Pentacles. Wow, 555 could be a very heavy, significant angel number to check into. And actually, the way I'm holding this right now, Sag, the 5 of Swords isn't here, but I have the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles on repeat, so neither of you guys are talking at the moment and both feel left out in the cold, and the 5 of Cups, and it's bumming you guys out. 555s could be a strong angel number to look into, okay? So we're going to get some clarifiers on this. We're going to start with the back here. Spirit guides you guys, energetical with the Chariot energy. It could be a distance, an age gap I'm pulling on this one. Even if it was a level of maturity, somebody feeling like they're an old soul currently, but they make you freaking happy. And you make them happy, Sag. You got 10 of Cups to the Chariot energy, means Spirit's got this stuff going forward in their own direction. Even with those 5 of Wands struggles in the past. Something about red, too. Is there a Sag that likes a red shirt or something? I'm seeing it. All right, let's go, Spirit. Give me some clarifiers on the Chariot, 10 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. Cancer, Pisces, and Leo energy. Let's do it. No kidding. Told you guys make each other happy. The energy at the bottom of the deck's a freaking sun card. So there's a lot of positive radiation off of this. And you literally have both sides of the circle here with the sun and the moon on both sides here. So it's showing that you guys are each other's yin and yang and complete a system to a cycle here with this one. And underneath that is the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, you guys want each other. There were some good times too that you're remembering about or thinking on, or something that's planned or coming into this one. So onto that, it's a complete cycle in the whole situation here. Sun and moon energy comes out. It's the good and the bad. When like the sun and the moon, especially as we approach the fall equinox, when the sun and the moon get up in the sky together during eclipses, and the sun's like, stop staring at my light, and the moon's like, well, stop looking at my dark side, and it gets all kind of freaky deaky on stuff here. So your moon energy is really talking to you about how much you guys love each other. And there's a distance that's taken a long time with the Knight of Pentacles, but the Ace of Pentacles under there. You got a pair of aces. That's half of the 11-11 card showing up. 2 of Swords shows one to take a blind leap of faith. And we're going to all this and I haven't pulled freaking cards yet. Right? Okay, so let's go. Queen of Wands. Leo energy, and the third time being the charm here. So I'm seeing in the first time here, you're thinking about the first time they disconnected from you, then the time that you disconnected from them, and it's drawing you guys in. There's a tie that brings you guys together, and something about sunflowers or flowers are resonating to me right now with the 10 of Cups. Onto the 5 of Swords. There's the other 5. You've pulled all the 5s. And that's that midpoint to get to the 10-point completion. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So that's an angel number or something to watch out for. 5, 5th house, Leo placements, the month of May. Something about that could resonate for you too. Strength, Leo energy. You are actually looking really good right now. The energy here is causing you to level up with your intuition on point. And like you are like what your old grandmammy used to say to you about trusting your intuition, or a woman's intuition, gender in tarot, is where you're becoming almost like a form of a human lie detector here. And that strength is allowing you to build from this 5 of Swords past to trust more into the situation with the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups comes out on the 10 of Cups, clarifying that 1 cup's missing. There's one thing between the two of you guys that brings you guys back together that hasn't happened yet here. And it's like, you just get those feelings of, I know this is right. I know there's something good here on this one. And it's like, this is starting to make me feel pretty good. Like your intuition will start to tune in more, where sometimes you might feel like, oh, I don't like that so much. I'm not feeling that, Archer. But then something good happens, 9 or 10 of Cups style. And you get this, ooh, that was kind of good, Archer. I dug it. And this little shiver runs down your spine and you kind of like perk up a little bit, Sag. That's your intuition. That's what Grandma used to warn you about. That's what Mama's told you about. And it's letting you know that, hey, I like this. It's good. Or maybe that part wasn't so good, and it leads you in that way. And that's how they're making you feel here. This might be some kind of a thing where they like man up, man down, King of Wands, Aries energy. And it like gets you to that point that your spidey senses starts tingling and makes you sit up in your chair and feel good about the situation. There's something positive about it. August could be a significant month for you. Maybe there's a Sag that really feels great or confident in August, and then kind of out into September. As you go out of the fiery seasons and into like an earth season, it's almost like a kid getting grounded and kind of like, and it bums you for a bit with the moon card. Clarifying onto that though, like this person kind of checks all your boxes. Page of Cups, Cancer and Aquarius energy on this one here. And those are two signs that come up with love nobody has even dreamt about. And once you do with this Page of Cups here, the starfish showing me Aquarius, the crab showing me Cancer energy, it's like once you go crab, you never go back type of thing. It's a kind of love that checks the boxes that you thought might have not been there. And then pulling on that Aquarius, they'll man up, they'll take responsibility for the situations here and start reading it that way. There's a drive you both have to succeed at something here on this. Emperor, Aries energy. There's something here you both have a drive to complete on this one here. And as your intuition heightens, like maybe at one point you guys have worked on a long time trying to have things work out exactly as they're supposed to. The Emperor and the Empress do a lot of planning. It's how they rule a kingdom and a universe here. And like they've been working hard on their money. You've been working hard on your money, going into your respective corners, and all of a sudden it pops and happens serendipitously at just a time here where you feel like that they can stand up on their own 2 feet. You're like, whoa, not used to that. That's kind of cool. They're kind of empery. That's hot. I kind of dig that Ace of Wands. You know what I mean? And it's like, I kind of want a little more of this. Let's see where this goes here on that Emperor energy where you stand firm in your ground. 3 of Pentacles. Spirit guides you guys back into a situation like this here where you guys stand on your own 2 feet. You each have learned from mistakes and you accept them. Spirit will continue to throw those tests at you to keep you going there, but it's kind of like you work through it and be like, that's something really good. They take responsibility for their actions, for their situations, because you guys met each other when you guys were like worlds apart, the lovers, but it was destiny. It was meant to happen here. Gemini energy on the moon. There's a lot of major arcana showing these shifts that you guys were meant to find each other here and go down this road path here and find this someone that you could trust and everything. Like it's like taking responsibility for the actions and matching you on a level, because in the past there was situations, there might have been codependency situations where they loved a little too much and they had to work through that here. And you guys with this Lovers to the Moon card, you're not talking about it, but you guys miss each other when you're apart, regardless of whether it's been 2 years, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 days, 2 hours. You guys miss each other, and like you guys just think each other is great when you have your own little world here, and you're realizing how hard it is to take 2 48-hour days and merge them together, 2 24-hour days into one. Hermit card clarifying the Hermit card. Sag, when I pull these in a reading, this is giving me clarification. It's Spirit saying, Archer, there's no more clarification needed on this one. We've addressed the situations here. There could have been codependencies, situations that like you had to try to balance a lot of things more than what could have worked out for you guys. And they both had to go through this one to get you to a point of an equal balance of independency and codependency, and the 7 of Swords situation being the outcome, because you guys have both gone internally. You're syncing up and mirroring together on this to bring this together here and come to a point of completions. So you both have been working on yourselves so that you come in correct when you meet up to each other, meet up again. You know your situation more than me, so it's where it applies. With the 8 of Wands, that's your energy at the bottom of the deck, showing that tie. It's a really similar energy to the Chariot, that there's a distance and an energetical telepathic connection that brings you guys together because you had to go through the situation from where you met. You were in dark places, and when you come into the light and it lifts the veils up, it takes you forward. Ace of Wands. I told you guys want each other. The good times were really freaking good, and they're looking at you from that perspective right now, being like, I see you noticed a little bit. Like they've noticed you, you've noticed this, and you both kind of freaking want each other. Look who's back. Sun card. As I'm saying, you guys both kind of want each other, and I'm pulling the Ace of Wands to the friggin' Sun card on that one with the Hermit. So you're not telling each other about it, but you secretly miss each other, want each other, and just are unsure of how to proceed. The happiness lies within the stresses. 7 of Swords clarified by the Sun. The happiness lies within the stresses. And I'm seeing something about a guitar. Something like music maybe connects you guys, right? Like maybe you have our song, or like one of you plays or writes music, or like I'm seeing a Sag just driving home in their car, like blaring the frickin' radio, just being in their own little world, singing songs that just resonate to how they feel their feelings, just kind of being in your own place. You might be even checking a little bit of stuff out with that Page of Cups. It's kind of watery energy of a Page of Swords where you're snooping, but you're snooping from a good perspective, like somewhere from a place of like some love or some passion onto it, and it's making you feels, and that's kind of neat here. You're interested in putting your feet in the water with that Page of Cups more than like the Page of Swords. And I see what maybe could come of this if like the wheel continues to turn in your favor with Jupiter retrograding to help bring things together. We have the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck again, showing up for that victory. The cycles keep coming back to repeat themselves, that this is a choice destined to be made for you guys. Like now you could be a little unsure about it, of course, but we're going to find out because it is something new. And it's like, oh boy, this is going to be different. I'm not sure about everything that's involved in this one here, because you guys both went through and paid off a lot of karmic debt through your meetings, through what you've gone through, and you're being paid off for that and being rewarded with someone that treats you right. Lover's card to the Sun card. With the Chariot, it's a focus on family and house and home too. That it's something that can go the distance and create something that's more long-term and like a generational wealth that makes a happy home here. You guys feel kind of childish and younger and enjoy the situations here together with the 5th house influence. And it's about you guys with the 4th house influence, right? So that Cancer Leo energy is what brings in like some of the youthful happiness of what you remember in July and August. That was fun, was good times, regardless of when it was. This could be even like a 2020 or 21 where you're coming back into it. With that 9 of Pentacles, you're like one away from 9 cups, 10 cups is all there. You guys both love each other. 9 of Pentacles shows in the 3D at the moment. Something hasn't finished yet, but a dog may resonate to you guys. Whenever I pull this, I always see the yellow and the dog down there, like a big white fluffy dog thing or something. Yeah, that shows that 9 of Pentacles, but it's something that you could be a little unsure, uneasy about here, but it's trust. It's something that comes in. It's what you manifested. You created this through what you've dreamt about, what you guys have talked about, and it's that new beginning that you're unsure about, because you might be even feeling a little bit like Knight of Wands, like it could open Pandora's box and it would be going so fast you wouldn't really know how to proceed, how to handle it. Like it's just going to be a ton for you, feel like. And that could be because you're nervous, because once this kicks in, like I'm seeing fun and money, cups and sun cards, and like wealth. There's generational wealth here. 3 of Swords, building from the past energies and feeling a little overwhelmed about the situation on that Moon card. The investments you've made have paid off. This is more like long-term, like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, going into Robinhood and investing and seeing what's been there. It's creating a long-term investments that pay off here, because you lose some of the nervousness and go into a place that's more confident about the directions that you're heading to, right? And which way you want to go. You're both building from the hurt and from what you guys put each other through in the past. The third party energies, the people that stuck their nose in your business, the codependency, the arrogance, everybody having their two cents, it all fades away and comes into a new energy here, because they choose you, Sag. With that Fool card of the Knight of Wands, they're going to tell you about it too. You know, the Knight of Wands, that Johnny Bravo, the smooth talking card that comes in and puts an end to this. It's like putting the key into Pandora's box and seeing where it opens up, right? The 4 of Pentacles, somebody not wanting to let go, Jack and Rose, on this one here. And like, this is where they grab on and go, you know, I'm really, the mistakes and the changes, what you guys went through, and it's what you're manifesting. I'm hearing here, my Sag, you asked for it. Sag asked for it. Sag gets it. 4 of Pentacles 5 brings you to an Ace of Cups. Sag asked for it and Sag gets it, and their cups overflow it. This is kind of like an energetical dam that you guys have built yourselves while you didn't talk, that finally ruptures and like floods out everything, and the cups overflow it, and all of a sudden there's no going back, and it just goes there. And there's a telepathical connection that keeps bringing you guys together. The Devil, that you focus on this and motivate forward. Capricorn energy, this could be where the obsessions and addictions lies. But like, I know Capricorns, they have multiple jobs, they have multiple focuses, and they keep rising out of the ashes like a phoenix all the time. So that's going to let you guys go forward and build out of this 3 of Swords, Capricorn, Devil energy, the addictions that you went through in the past, and build from this new moon energy. And the end of Mercury retrograde is going to bring all this in here. And like, it's like you guys dream about each other with that connection, and maybe even just little daydreams during the day where like during a roof time or something, it's like, Sag, or you think of them and just like, oh goodness. And it helps get you through it. Your intuition guides you to the points that you want to go, to what you've created. Is a little bit of dancing with the devil beneath the pale moonlight, because you guys heal and learn and build from it to come out of it here. And that end of the grade is going to clear your mind. Justice, that end of Mercury retrograde will clear your mind out to balance the head and the heart chakra, to bring both things together. Maybe like you even, because I've noticed a lot of chakra energy through the reading, so maybe you've even been focusing on that for a while, to bring out your 10 of Cups. You start in your 7 of Swords, feeling kind of swordsy, and you bring out the 10 of Cups. And our 10-10 portal brings in connection here. Maybe you are been checking into like more ASMR, binaural beats, sounds and frequencies. Like there's a Sag that likes playing like the sound of rain, like when they go to sleep at night. 10-10 could be an angel number. So 5-5 and 10s. 5s and 10s are showing up a lot in the reading here. But like a Sag that plays like sounds of rain while they go to sleep, or if Sagittarius, like if you hear a thunderstorm, it just like kind of energizes you a bit. And like I'm seeing a Sag sitting in the window ledge, 10-10 energy, and kind of like you know that thing you used to do when you had the thunder and then you'd count to the lightning, you know, like 1 2, okay, it's that many miles away type of thing. I see a Sag that really likes the sounds of like thunderstorms, like just laying in bed, windows open, rain and thunder, and it allows you to think type of a thing. 10-10 energy. So you've come full circle, because in the beginning your immediate influence is the 10 of cups. The final card we pull in the entire reading is 10 of cups. So you got a 10-10 connection and unconditional love that'll go the distance on this one here. So that is, once this brings in the cups and the pentacles come together, and your outcome goes forward positively. So I hope that helps, Sagittarius. Sag, if this resonated in any way or helped you in any guidance or directions, please love that like for me down below, and do indeed leave a comment. I love interacting with you guys. Sometimes I get busy and it takes me a few days to respond, but I am always there. I'm always in your energy, so leave a comment. I love you for it. And subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, and do remember, Sagittarius, that this will resonate to any and all placements of Sagittarius within your chart, because we are FHA compliant here at Archer Astrology, and we'll read for any sign or placement which desires and inquires, because we are not just our sun, moon, and rising, but all the parts of our charts. And set the bell, subscribe, all notifications. I go live every Wednesday nights for the all signs, from Aries to Pisces, with 1 card for each sign. Please come and join me. And Page of Swords all over the channel. Check out my bass covers, some healing music from me and Bill over here. And also, all your monthly readings are neatly prioritized and organized in playlists for your viewing enjoyment. And check out my community post for details. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm like everywhere at Archer Astrology, and there are links in the description and comment box for all this stuff, okay? And of course, email me at Archer Astrology if you'd like a personal reading, okay? Until next time, Sagittarius, I appreciate you for being here, and we are so grateful for the messages we receive. Spirit, thank you very much. Until next time, namaste. I'm out. Peace out. Archer out. Yeah, cherry. Bye.